What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another Madden 21 Rams franchise rebuild episode. Coming to you live from Twitch. All these streams are uploaded to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/freenachos. So if you're ever curious, you miss an episode, feel free to go to my channel and check out the playlist there. So here we go. Last time we left off, we are in Season 3 now of our rebuild. We had just beaten the Kansas City Chiefs, oddly enough, 49-7. Just completely demolished them. Patrick Mahomes was throwing interceptions all over the place. Couldn't seem to get a rhythm going. And now we head to Arizona, where we'll take on the Cardinals. Before we do that, let's go ahead and re-sign Taylor Rapp here. He's going to be an important part of our defense. He's only 24 years old, and he's a star, 86 overall, so we got to keep him around if he will accept it. Okay, we're going to have to increase our offer there. Havenstein, we're going to let go because he's going to be 81. I'm sorry, he's going to be 31 years old next year. He is a star, however. That price, 2 years, 27 mil, is a little rich for my blood. We're going to let Blythe go as well. We are going to be re-signing David Long Jr., but we're not available to do that until week 5. Just going to quickly adjust something on my depth chart. No, we can keep Ramsey in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. I guess we should first probably do our scouting. Actually, this year we have nothing special. We have 1 first, 1 second, 1 third, 1 fourth. No extras at the moment. Trying to think. We're going to need offensive line for sure because we're losing 2 starters. And the starters we had weren't that great to begin with. So let's make sure we do a diligent job of scouting these linemen. We're probably going to take 2, to be honest. Maybe 1, but most likely we'll be taking 2 linemen this draft. All right, here we go. 85 overall Rams against 82 overall Arizona Cardinals.
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals.
I don't know if you guys remember last week, but Cam Akers had an 80-yard touchdown run against the Chiefs. If you missed it, you really should go and watch the Chiefs game. The game right before this one. It was insane.
One of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
All right, boys, we are rusty. Haven't played Madden in like a week. We're going to see how we do.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's complete. James White.
We're going to see how we do. Probably going to be conservative offensively.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Come on, Terrell Lewis. Don't be getting hurt already.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Murray.
Get it. Yeah.
And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders
attaboy, John Johnson.
Their win last week, and nothing
threw into double coverage too.
Moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt.
Now remember, Cam Akers has a return specialist ability now, so he's going to be making quicker cuts in the return game.
Let's just take it around the 12. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
If you guys hear me drinking coffee, I have to apologize. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm just having a nice little Saturday, drinking coffee, playing some Madden. So if you hear me slurping, I apologize.
Here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
Devondre Campbell wasn't fooled on that one.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
He wasn't fooled.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
16 yards, a 1st down.
That looks like his own blitz there.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 51 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun,
watch out, man.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
My blockers got in my way.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the
that
defense
was ridiculous.
just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
That will be incomplete. Solid coverage.
I was trying to loft it. I threw it too low. I was trying to loft it a little higher. Like I said, I'm rusty.
It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this
Seriously?
to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Kyler had a wide open boundary. He could have ran.
3 and out on their opening drive.
But he threw across his body.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. For a second there, you looked down on the field. I almost thought I saw Kyler Murray in an Oklahoma jersey.
The colors are similar, though, right?
Yeah.
He is not just quick because he's every bit of that.
Nice tackle.
He truly is fast. He's as fast as the fastest players in the NFL. And when he puts it all together and makes the proper read, you can see the defense's eyes grow wide because now they've got to deal with him downfield. He's hard to get down.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Give him 7.
He's a pesky little guy, isn't he?
They're in better shape now for
Pesky,
3rd.
pesky little quarterback.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Here's Murray from midfield. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36. A Cardinal first down. Murray
And
to
they love
Hopkins.
running slants. So quiet.
Murray now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
Oh,
He'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
nice.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
33-yard line.
James White's first
Oh,
carry.
man. Not the right
This
play for
will
you.
be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Okay, 3rd and long. Now's our opportunity.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Sure, we spotlight Hopkins here.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got White here.
Nice.
And he'll lose yardage here.
Well
back
done,
at the
well done.
41.
I don't know if they're in field goal
Loss of
range.
3 to bring up 4.
That's a nice clip and save
They're not.
sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
From
That's
the
right.
9, here's 2nd and 9.
That's exactly what we want to do.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He's going to have
Attaboy.
the first down past the 20.
Attaboy,
As he'll
Davidson.
take this up to the
Nice run.
22-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
He looks like David Johnson. Like he's
Like
built like David Johnson.
If they keep clearing holes like that,
He's big, but he can catch, and he has a little bit of wiggle to him too.
Because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On first down, it's gone. And they've got
That a
it
boy
well
Harris.
Midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down, Rams.
Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Let's go put up 7.
After one.
With no score.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've
The
got it
stadium
with a
is
first
like
and 10.
dead quiet. Not liking the looks of this.
Oh yeah, I'm coming. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Switch.
Yeah, not particularly liking the looks of this.
Mike's 43. Hey, Shell. Yeah, and here we go again. Here we go.
Just kind of moving the defense around, seeing what I can look at here.
43 is
And he'll give it here to his running back. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain
Okay,
of
they're
7
blitzing and they're in
on a
man.
2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
Oh, they got Eli Apple.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Los Angeles.
Check, 43. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 43 is the mic.
On first down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion.
I had some daylight there,
Not
too.
sure why they were in that set.
I had some daylight.
Have a few men in the box there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now. It's Davidson.
Oh.
And he's gonna take this one in for a Rams
Oh man, he
touchdown.
spun. He took the hit, spun around, and
Great
jumped
effort there.
to get the ball over
His
at the end.
second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. People always talk about one of his
Check out
biggest strengths running
the view from
football,
above.
vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay on that. So he's heading for the line, gets stopped up at the 1, spins, and jumps and gets it right over, right before he falls into the end zone. Great effort. No, it doesn't appear that the Cardinals run too often.
First down, Murray. And now he'll tuck it and run.
The only time they run is when Kyler runs.
Scramble, it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
My God, Kyler. Oh, he fumbled it. That ball's loose.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket.
Yep, Kaiser ripped it out.
But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff, complete, Jefferson the target. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
I knew they were blitzing from the slot there.
13, first down Rams.
And the Rams first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Attaboy, Jefferson. That's how you run a route.
Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play call,
it's okay. We're going to keep running it. Keep running it. That's right.
Takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second
spins,
quarter.
and falls
in the first quarter.
backwards right into the end zone.
Here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
All right, well, we had a slow start, but now we are in comfortable position. And this place is dead quiet.
The drive starts with a run by White. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain
I mean,
of 4.
to be fair, I did turn down the ambient noise from the crowd just so you could hear my voice a little bit better on the commentary, but damn, it's quiet.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They run the draw.
Nice, Clement. Nice.
First half as they'll stop him behind the line.
It's one of my late-round rookie picks.
2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. It's complete to Hopkins.
All they can do is they either have Kyler run, scramble, or they do these slants. That's really all they can do.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in
Okay,
Orlando.
you are going to
Coach
cover
will have a look
James
back
White.
at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Ooh,
Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now
thought he had him.
down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Looks like they're in zone.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. He'll get this
Or not.
Cup complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That's right, Deontay. That's right.
Dropped inside the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
If Kupp gets a free release, he could be gone downfield.
Throwing again is gone. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 chunk plays.
Man, my receiving core is so lethal right now.
Yards, and so is this one. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check, 43. Hey, kill. 43 the mic.
Goff throwing again. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And it is now 21-0. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Thomas. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all
Yeah, you don't
these
want to do
points
that.
back on one drive. You're not. And last time,
Especially against this
still first
defense.
half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here,
Ah.
but you also don't have to be going to force everything either.
And they'll get it up just short of the 40.
And Kyler played me on that one. I went to run after him, and he
The Cardinals
immediately
use
threw to the
first of
place
their
that I vacated.
timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to
He
go
played
till
me.
halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's complete to White. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Murray to air it out again. To the catch made by
Oh, boy.
Hopkins. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Are they going to take the field goal, or are they going to get one more shot?
They're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining.
No, they're going to take the field goal.
Half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And he didn't get it there.
Oh my God, they can't even hit a 47-yarder.
Just shy of the crossbar, and this score will stay right
Robbie
where it
Gould?
is.
Wow, he fell short on a 47-yarder.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Let's go one
Set
deep
to
play
begin
action
their
shot
next
to
drive,
Harris.
The Rams offense at the line.
See what we can
Time
get.
for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.